Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have some Trump regrets to share with you, but this isn't the typical FAFO video. So I'm going to go a little bit deeper on some stories about people who are really suffering the consequences of their support for this apricot antichrist. Before I get into the details, though, please do me a huge favor. Click the subscribe button below this video. It is free for you. It really helps the show tremendously. I greatly appreciate it. I also appreciate everyone who helps with donations to keep the show going. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So first up, I have a story about the spouse of a military member who now regrets her vote for Trump. So Business Insider news outlet, they verified this woman's identity, they verified her job, but they agreed to publish her story anonymously because they don't want her to face any kind of backlash and retribution. And you're going to understand why things are still in limbo with her. So, in a nutshell, her husband is being transferred. And because of the government hiring freeze, she's not going to be able to get a job in the new location. So she is now decided reluctantly to take the Department of Defense's offer for early retirement. So here's part of what this military spouse told this journalist, quote, "My 25 years of government service are about to come to an end, not because I want them to, but because I feel I don't have another choice. I feel pushed into this choice, pushed by Doge. It's been such a stressful, emotional decision. I'm not ready to end the only career I've known, but I'm also not ready to stay behind as my husband moves thousands of miles away." She went on to explain that she agrees with the idea of reducing the size of government, but, quote, "I expected more organization and empathy when I cast my vote for Trump in November. At this point, I'm sad I voted for him at all." And her statement ended with, quote, "I don't talk politics much anymore. It's too personal for me at this point. Now it's my life as well as other military lives caught up in the balance." It blows my mind that some of these people know so little about Trump that they expected organization and compassion from him. I mean, that's oh my God. That is like trying to milk a chicken. I mean, it's just not gonna happen, lady. Anyway, it's not like this woman is so young that like she didn't know what to expect. She didn't know about his first term at all. She's in her 50s. So she knew very well who he was and what he stood for. Another person who's old enough to know better is the owner of a company called Boss Straw. So this company was founded by a man named Guy Spinelli. He founded the company in 2022. They make paper straws. And business was going really great for Spinelli. In 2024, he sold $800,000 worth of straws, and his products were being used across the country. They were in all kinds of restaurants, bars. After Trump signed his executive order, though, in which he ended paper straw requirements, Spinelli's sales just plunged, and he had to fire 4 out of his 9 employees. So this may sound familiar because there was another guy who also voted for Trump, who also had a paper straw company that has just completely tanked thanks to Trump. And according to the Chicago Sun-Times, Spinelli is sitting on a surplus of about 14 million paper straws. And he said, quote, "If it keeps up the way it is, Trump will drive me out of business by the end of this year. It would be the end of the story." Spinelli also said if this comes to pass, like if his company goes under, he is going to lose $2 million that he invested into the prototype and into the purchase of equipment. And he told the Sun-Times, quote, "I'm not a billionaire like Trump. $2 million is a lot of money for me. Us little guys who he claims he's for, he should be proud of us." The thing is, like I said, Spinelli voted for Trump and he still supports him on the China tariffs and on immigration. So, really hard to feel sorry for this guy, considering that he still doesn't regret his vote. And he's totally cool with Trump destroying other people's lives, taking away other people's livelihoods. So, anyway, Spinelli has reached out to Trump numerous times. He apparently is asking him for help. He sent 25 emails and 10 letters to Trump. And he sent boxes of his paper straws to Trump so that Trump can try them. Because you guys might remember, Trump was saying, oh, paper straws are horrible. They fall apart. There's chemicals, blah, blah, blah. So he sent boxes to the White House and said, try these yourself. They can last in hot or cold beverages for up to 24 hours. You really shouldn't say the things that you've said about them. We need help. No response, of course. Trump doesn't give a damn. This is what these people don't get. He does not care about anyone. It's all about getting what he wants, which was to get elected so he wouldn't go to prison. That's all he cared about from you guys. That's the only reason he used you. So I hope Spinelli can maybe find comfort in the fact that, all those scary brown people that he didn't like are being sent away. Only cost him $2 million, right? But, Trump's getting rid of them. So there you go. Spinelli cost $2 million to get rid of all the brown people in the country. Anyway, my final story is about a Pennsylvania man who didn't vote for Trump in 2024, but he did vote for him in 2016, and he absolutely regrets it. His name is Jim Dukenfeld, and Field or Feld, I think it's Field. Anyway, he is now a Bernie supporter. He said he is a new Bernie Sanders fan. So Dukenfield said that he was initially turned off by Trump when he started talking about unions, negatively about unions, his whole anti-union attitude. And then in regard to the Republican Party, Dukenfield told a local radio station, quote, I was happy to be a Republican. They weren't always exactly right, but I felt that they were fair and looking out for the people. I don't feel that way anymore, not even a little bit. And unlike Spinelli, Dukenfield actually cares about other human beings. He told the radio host he is not happy with Trump's immigration policies. Dukenfield said, quote, going in and grabbing people, not knowing if they're citizens or what's going on is a disgrace. Due process is needed in the United States. So Mr. Dukenfield is a good man. He made a mistake. He regrets it. He admits it. Now he's a fellow Bernie fan. So he's my kind of people. So I welcome him. I welcome anyone who regrets what they did and is big enough, has, enough character, enough of an ethical stance to admit that they made a mistake and to say, you know what, I'm moving forward. I want to get away from this horrific party on the right. I welcome these people with open arms. So anyway, if anybody knows Mr. Dukenfield, send him my way. Would love to interview him. All right, guys, I will let you know when I hear more because there are more stories like this coming out every day. All right, thank you so much for watching and listening. Please please share this video with everyone you know. Become a subscriber if you have not. If you can donate, I really, really appreciate it. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.